We're going to see the following awards. We're going to go in this order tonight because usually I kind of bore you with a lot of talking up front about best of bonus promotion, and I read through all those things, and we always kind of save elite level to the last and program of the year just to keep you engaged. And you know, occasionally I do read the email, and the email was maybe you want to kind of spice up the front. So we're going to start with best elite level program tonight. That's something dear to my heart. Around 2 months ago, as I started to get those silver and gold and platinum cards in the mail that I've worked so hard, like many other people have done, mind you. Then we'll move website, member communications, bonus promotion, credit card, award redemption, customer service, and finally program of the year. So now you know where it's going to be. So the interesting thing is we'll go through the, as you can see, the three regions, JPAA, the Asian area, Europe, Middle East, Africa, and then the Americas. So without further ado, we explain the value of voting. Many of you already know this is not a popularity contest. Hope never to be a popularity contest. But the idea is the value vote, where members, when they cast the vote, say, between 1 and 10, X program is about 6, or they're an 8, or they're a 9, or you know, sometimes they're a 1. I gotta say, we've got some 1s. And, but the interesting thing, for every 1, there's probably a 10 out there. And a lot of times when people say, programs have devalued, they're passe, they don't work, I'm going, I don't know. You can talk to many different people, but I tell you, the majority of people, the value is still there. And we look through the 20 years of the Freddie Awards, and there's not a big margin between the difference. Those that are doing well with their programs are still doing well today as they were 20 years ago. So this evening program, let's get started. Best elite level program. Oh, in hotels in the Americas, number 5. Hilton Honors, 8.506. Now calm down. Number 4, Choice Hotels, 8684. And number 3, America's Best Elite, Starwood, value vote 874. Now there's a number of programs less. Let's see who they are. And the top 2 finishers are Marriott Rewards and Priority Club Rewards, both very familiar names out there. So I'm not going to keep you in too much suspense. Let's see how this is going. What? Both treat their loyal customers. This ain't what we usually do. Where'd those logos come from? What is that? First of all, this is the 25th anniversary of the Hotel Loyalty Program, and we would absolutely, as we did 2 years ago with the airlines, like to honor both of these programs. It was in January of 1983 that Priority Club came out at the time, Holiday Inn Priority Club, and those 2 logos, I'll tell you, were scanned off of my member statements from 1983. Ask the gang over here. We couldn't find those logos anymore, and I said, I still have them. I've got them. So we scanned them, and that's what they looked like 25 years ago. Marriott changed their name a little. They went from A-wards to Rewards. I don't know what that is about. And Holiday Inn got a new owner that liked IHG. But happy 25th anniversary, I think. For the hotel loyalty industry, a lot has changed then. And I'll just tell you a little story about Holiday Inn. Their program was really, really rich to begin with. It was really, really rich. And if you haven't heard this story, that's how I got started, because it was a little too rich. I took them to the cleaners. I tell you. Well, for 100 nights, you got the best of everything in Europe. So it did that, flew over on TWA, stayed at the Holiday Inn there in Paris, got the free car rental, drove all over Europe, and I came back and I'm the hero of the water cooler. I can tell you that. I mean, I didn't hardly spend any money. Back then, the dollar was worth something. I don't know if that's really changed, mind you, but back then I was doing okay, and came back and around the water cooler, got other people to go on Priority Club. And the interesting thing is, I pulled my statement back then. I was really a talker back then, because I looked at one of my statements. I think at the time I had earned something like 487 points through the stay, but I had 24 lines of member referral bonuses. So earlier on, I knew how to build up the points, and I was doing well. So congratulations to those two airlines. If they don't mind coming up and taking home something special, huh? Did I say airlines? Bad, I've always screwed up. So the launch of Priority Club and Marriott HGA really kind of set things going. In terms of Holiday Inn's promotion, they actually canceled the program after a few months because it was too expensive, mind you. And I think I remember hearing a story that they had to go out and attach a special fee onto the franchise owners to get the program out of debt, and then they relaunched it again. Marriott launched in November of 1983 and is the longest continuously running hotel program. So this is something special for each of them. It's a 2-foot Freddie. There's not many of these around. There's 4 airlines that have them. But if there's a few people from each program want to come up and take these home, we got birthday cake, and we've got something kind of fun here. Priority Club. Look at this. I tell you, this holds a lot of fingerprints. So congratulations on that. Here we go. And our counterpart at Marriott, look at here, Mr. Ed French. I'll tell you, you know what we tried to do tonight, and it just didn't work because there's a few people in this industry I just think the world of is Mr. Bill Marriott. Anybody that puts their name on the front door and works every day at that is special, but his schedule didn't allow it, but I really tried to get him here because going back 25 years, I thought it'd be kind of cool, the guy that finally said, let's do it, and he's done it every day since then. So congratulations on that, Ed. Please say hello to Mr. Marriott, and enjoy the birthday cake. Thank you. 25 years of hotel loyalty program. So way to go. God, they're shaking hands. I kind of like that. Hey, I saw that. So way to go, guys. We'll let them stand there because, you know, you guys can still stand there because, you know, in a second.
They didn't want their own cake. They wanted to share it. They would have shared a cake.
Oh.
Okay.
There could be a plan on that, but.
Wait a minute. Is there a merger?
Okay, well, why don't you both just stand there for a second because, you know, we started up there and one of you probably are going to have to return up here, so we'll see what this is all about. Let's go back to what we were doing. And the Freddie Award goes to, what do you have on your Starwood? Priority Club Rewards. Congratulations. I hope you don't mind the shorter one. But it looks good on you, so congratulations. Go ahead, and you want to say something? We'll get Eric in.
I do. Actually, I want to just make a quick comment about the previous award. We did start the program, and it was wildly successful. And as Randy said, there were people like him who really took advantage of it. We did have to suspend the program briefly, and since he brought it up, I'll tell you the inside story. I wasn't there, but when the program was stopped, our occupancy dropped 5 points in 1 month. So we realized, and our executives realized, that we had to do this, that these programs really did work. So good news, bad news. We had one heck of a control group, and we stopped it, and we started again. It's been pumping ever since, so thank you.
Congratulations. That's a nice award.